All right. Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Kim Mars. And again, we're going to go with another Kim Mars Biz Online. What I'm doing is I'm going through the 20 different ways that you can scale your online business as a solopreneur. Okay, if that's not a whole mouthful right there, yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, if you didn't get a chance to see the first video, go ahead and watch that first video where I go through the first 4 tips that I give you. But then we got 20 of these to go through, so I'm not gonna put it all in one video. So you're gonna have to come back. You're gonna have to watch the other ones, okay? But in the meantime, let's go ahead. I'm going to always do a little bit speed review of the ones that I already went through, and this is just to help. This is for the girls in the back that didn't see it the first time and too lazy to go to the other video. Yeah, it's for them. So let's go through them really, really quick, guys. The first tip I gave was make your map. Map out what you really want to do. The next tip was testing the market to see what it is that, works and what don't work. The next one was acquire new leads by doing, social media and things like that. And then we got to step number 4, where I was talking about the script and making sure that you have a script before you even start, which I also revealed to you that I don't do scripts. I just make sure that I have the points that I want to talk about. The reason I don't do scripts is because it's sometimes you can get a little bit too reliant on the script. So my tip to you guys was just basically watch that other video and you'll see what those tips are. All right, so let's get down to business, guys. And I do have my funky music playing in the background there. So let's have a little bit of a music intro here, because I didn't put an intro in it. Then I'm turning it up a little bit. All right, that's enough of that. All right, let's get down to business. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. All right, so the next one is we're going to do tip number 5 is to stop working on non-essential tasks, okay? Prioritizing on your tasks to improve the networking in the business can be outsourced, so that you can bring more, give yourself more time to do other things. So what type of things would you actually outsource? Well, those tedious things, like sometimes we don't want to do video editing, okay? This is something that I probably need to outsource, but I haven't did it just yet, because I kind of like, doing a little bit of video editing, but it is very tedious. Like, when you see those people with, all the animation and all that stuff, it does make the video more likable and all that type of thing. But I'm pretty animated by myself, so a lot of times I don't do a lot of editing. But on some of my other videos, like for my other channels, you will see a little bit more a little bit more of the video editing. But I certainly know that I can do a better job with that by having it outsourced, right? One of the outsourced places that you can actually use is called Fiverr. Fiverr is excellent because you can actually get some of these people to edit your projects for a lot less money. And it saves you a lot of time where you can actually be working on something else, or just getting those videos out and getting your content out. And, you don't have to waste your time with just, you twiddling with one video. Oh, that don't look right. Oh, this is right. Oh my goodness. Now, here's the thing. Some things you are going to have to do over. Some things are just a do-over. Okay, maybe I should do this one over for that dance that I did, but that's okay. I'm good with it, but some people may not be good with, certain things that's in their video. So it may be good for you to just outsource those type of things so that they can put a little spice to your video. Now, let me tell you this. We got to be really honest about this. Just because you put a little spice to your video and you have one of the best videos that you think is just going to be the bomb, diddy bomb, it may not get any views. Why? Because this is why we're here today, is we're here to learn how to market things, okay? And with any marketing situation, it's not guaranteed. Not right away anyways, okay? That's why you see a lot of clickbait where you have to pay attention to what you actually click on. Like, why did you click on this video today? Why do you click on any other video? There's a reason why you clicked on that video. It could be the thumbnail, it could be that you know me, or it could be that you just want to know about, Solopreneur, or you just being nosy, Sometimes we just click on stuff, But you have to figure out why you click on things, and you can kind of gauge why another person will click on your video. So sometimes you think you've got that video all together, or you think, oh, this is the one. Just because you like it, that doesn't mean everybody else is gonna like it, okay? And you have to be okay with that. All you need to do in a situation like that, where you've worked on something for so long and you find out, man, this is just not hitting it, you may have to do it again. You may have to do it again. A lot of people think that when people do YouTube channels and things like that, that it's just like so easy. Like all they did was just turn on the camera and just start talking. Now, some people did. Some people just was lucky like that. They got on the camera and started talking and somebody saw it. Now, they may have hit a crazy title like, I don't know, some crazy title that people wanted to see. It had some controversial to it, or it was piggybacking off of whatever was going on in the country at the time. And it got views. And some people just luckily got one of those videos to skyrocket in some type of way. Okay? It could have been something that was very embarrassing for that person, but no matter what, it did actually go viral. So we're not going to talk about going viral just yet, but I do have a lot of things that I'm going to talk to you about that. But start working on those non-essential tasks that you know that you can actually get somebody else to do. Yeah, get somebody else to do it. Right. So as a solopreneur, you're going to have to figure out what that is. You can't be so tied up in being, solopreneur type of self that you can't delegate those tasks over to somebody else. Okay. And just because they're not going to do it 100% the way that you would do it, with taking your forever time doing it, just because they doing it a little bit less than what you thought it would be done, is getting done. So think about that. Maybe they do it 80% and you do it 100%. That 80% is something that you wouldn't be able to do because you can give 100% to something else. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that as we go along. So let's go into tip 2. Don't be afraid to, we just got, I just said that. Don't be afraid to delegate work. One of the things that I learned when I was in the corporate world is that I had these managers that was too afraid to give other people tasks to do. They were so busy. Now they would be great solopreneurs because they wasn't giving anybody else, they wasn't delegating any of the work, and they were all stressed out. And you can tell they were stressed out because they come into the meeting to be all right, guys, we're not hitting those numbers. Let's try to do better. And I've had managers where I was like, I can kind of help you with maybe, running a meeting when you're not feeling well or doing something like that. They were too afraid to give those, delegate those responsibilities because they felt like they would be giving up some type of power, which they really wouldn't be giving up any power. What they would be doing is actually helping someone else, using other people's leadership qualities in place of theirs. And you still look good as a manager because now you're promoting somebody else in a sense, and you know how to step back from a situation and allow somebody else to do what even though you may do it best, but it's also, you're doing a little bit of mentoring, right, at the same time. And it gives you an opportunity to kind of, breathe for a moment. And I had managers that I really had to manage up because a lot of times they were so, I need to do this or nobody else can. And they have all these little, records and, all these little stupid things that they feel like they need to do. Send out the congratulations to everybody on the team, and they need to delegate that little stuff. That stuff is just not necessary for you to be doing every single solitary thing. I mean, come on, give yourself a break. Okay. Now, as a solopreneur, it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe you don't have a team or anything like that to kind of take over those type of responsibilities. Maybe you should start thinking about maybe getting a virtual assistant, or just delegating those things to somebody else that you know about, and do that. But what I do, and since we're talking about solopreneur, is some of these things I do kind of delegate to AI. I allow AI to help me with some of the brainstorming. I allow AI to help me with some of the things that I normally would have to spend hours and hours to try to think about. Then they help me, not they, I don't know if it's a they or whatever, but it's AI that kind of helps me get things like that in place. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use AI, because sometimes we can't, as solopreneurs, we can't rely on anybody else to actually do things for us at all, because we don't know who has skills or whatever, right? And until we actually get those people around us that may be able to do those things, then only then will we be able to actually delegate those responsibilities. But in the meantime, delegate these responsibilities to AI. Okay, so, and I'll teach you guys a little bit more about that. Now, as far as it says, freelancing and other professionals and contractors can assist you. Absolutely. I would use, and I have used Fiverr for a lot of different things. Let's see, like for instance, if you're a person that doesn't really like to go over to Canva and make, all these different thumbnails and things like that, or you just don't have the creativity in your brain because you're thinking about something else, then go over to Fiverr, have somebody make up some thumbnails, some exciting thumbnails, check them out and let them do those little thumbnails, okay? And they're really good. There's some people that are really good at doing that. I haven't really did that because I really do, again, like making thumbnails. Now I'm trying to think of what did I use Fiverr for? I believe with Fiverr I used to create websites, to create, like when you first start your YouTube channel, they're excellent at putting that YouTube channel together quickly for you so that you don't have to go and do that. Now this website that I have, not the website, but the website that I have now, somebody else actually did that one. The YouTube channel that I did it, and that's because I've had a lot of experience in doing it. But I believe one of the other ones I did let somebody else do it, and it's an excellent YouTube channel. Okay, now I did the one that now that I think about it, the one that I did actually do, I don't even use that channel, but it's good to actually be able to have somebody else to do this, because there's a lot of little tedious things that goes into building and creating your YouTube channel. Another thing is that you can actually get somebody for Fiverr to actually promote your channel as well. Now you can promote your channel here, right there in YouTube now, because they have a little beta thing that you can actually click and start promoting your channel, and you will pay for those ads. And we're going to talk about that as we go through this, and why shouldn't you do something like that. So let's go to number 7 tip. Now, use technology. Yes, another way to get rid of the non-essential task is, as I said before, using the social media, creating automated things, ads and things like that. Also using bots. I don't know, I have never used bots before, so I don't know. Some people have used them and they said that it worked pretty well for them. Rather than using bots, I would, again, like I said, because this is an updated video, look, you can use the data YouTube promotion tab that you will see, and I'll actually go over that a little bit more. And let me see, I do have a screen. I'm looking at other things over here, so I will show you this a little bit later. It's most of you guys probably already saw it if you have a YouTube channel. It's a promotional tab. Now, be careful about that. Make sure that you are staying within your budget. Even though it says $200, you don't have to put $200 in there to get that outreach, okay? You can put, $50. I wouldn't do anything less than $50, okay? But if you have a tight budget right now, do $50, $100 or whatever. But you will have to put money into your channel, okay? Now, so let's go to our next one. Yes, definitely you're going to use technology. You're definitely going to use technology. Engaging with your audience, okay? Yes, you are going to engage with your audience, okay? Make sure that you are always engaging with your audience online. More interaction with them, more conversation or clients that you make. When somebody makes a post or a comment, whether it's negative or whether it's positive, you should always be engaging with them. You should always be like, hey, thanks for stopping by or whatever, right? Even if it's only just one person that always stops by, that's great. That's okay. Engage with that person. And when you get thousands more, try to engage with them as much as possible. Now, when you get thousands and thousands of subscribers, which you probably will, this is where you delegate that responsibility to somebody. Let somebody else kind of answer some of those questions that people might have. They may come to you and ask you the questions if it's something that they can answer. But if it's something that you have to answer directly, then let you know what you need to be answering directly. Okay, they may be asking you something about whatever it is that you talked about on the when it comes down to the video that you did. So you're going to have to engage that way. But you can always get somebody to help out. Again, seek out Fiverr. Another one is Upwork. Upwork is another platform where you can actually go on and let people know some of the tasks that you need to be done and see if you can hire somebody that way. A lot of these people, all you need to do is just pay a flat rate for some of the things that you get done. And some of these people, they may want you to, you may pay $10 an hour for somebody, depending on where you're going with that. But I always try to make sure that you justify the cost of why you're doing it. All right, so let's go to my next and final one that we're going to do here. Review and redo. This is something I just said a moment ago. Is sometimes you're going to have to do a review. It says always take the time to review your work. Never be afraid to redo your work or make it better. Okay, now I like that make it better, a little bit better. I use better again. But the reason I say that is because sometimes redoing it is not going to be the key all the time. Okay, sometimes what you're going to need to do is let's say you got a video and you like, this video is so the bomb. I love this video. I was, whatever, right? It may not be the video. It may just be you need to get a good thumbnail so that people will be able to see it. Maybe the title was kind of messed up and you need to maybe refine that title. You won't know this until you actually put that video out, okay? And research these things. Look at what everybody else is putting out. Now, also, if you got a video channel or you got a YouTube channel and you haven't started to get, if you don't have anything else to kind of help you gauge all of these different things, I'm going to suggest that you go with a software that's called vidIQ. If you don't have that, then you are missing out on getting the statistics of what everything is, who's doing what, what's going where. Now, YouTube does have a lot of different things where you can kind of check into that. And we're going to get into those as well. Like, there's some ways where you can check other videos, you can get the transcript from other videos and all types of stuff to see what you can do to do things a little bit better. Now, I never suggest anybody copying what other people do, okay? You can admire a person and maybe look at their style, but please try to do your own thing, okay? Maybe you see a person that you say, wow, I really like the way this person did that. It's okay. But don't be like taking this person's likeness and all that type of thing. Do it do what they did, but do it your way. Okay. So for instance, if you see me and you're like, wow, I really like the way Kim really brought this and that. You know what? Do it like I'm doing. Change your background. Don't try to. I better not see you with the same outfit I got on. Okay, it's gonna be a problem. No, I'm just kidding. You can wear whatever you like, but be you. Okay, be you. You can't be Kim Mars. You can't be anybody else, but you can be you. Now, if you're a person that just, and the reason I do these classes is because I do want to be a mentor to you guys so that you guys can do things not the way that I do it, but do you. Just like I talked about with the script. You don't want to be all robotic and I don't want to make, I don't want you to be little mini Kim Mars. I want you to be you. And I want you to be able to deliver things in a way that is even better than what I'm doing. I want you to be able to, you see that I'm doing it this way, you may find that, oh, if I do mine this way or that way. I even changed the way that I had this set up from the other day when I did the first video. As you can see, I have this over here, but you can't see my finger over here or whatever. I can't, there you go, okay, there. So I have the things on the screen, which I think is better because now you can see me and you see the screen at the same time. So, this is what we mean by review and redo. You don't have to go back. I'm not going back and redoing my video. Now I might add a little spice in a lot of these videos, but other than that, I'm not going back to redo it. I don't care how many ums and ahs I got in there. Okay, that's just me. Okay. And as you will probably notice as we go on, you'll see me implementing more different things and a little bit more of AI, a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. You get better as you go along. Okay, we're human. Okay, I'm not AI. Okay, at least not now. Okay, even though they got things, I'm gonna show you guys, gonna blow your mind because they got things where they could show you where they would actually be able to take your likeness all together and put it on here, but they would never be able to do the things that you're able to do as a human being. Okay, they will never be able to really get in here as a human being and do it that way. Okay, so don't be scared, and don't be scared about them. Dubbing your voice. There are some things I do have my voice dubbed, and I'm going to show you a little bit more about another AI tool that. Definitely you want to have that in your arsenal. I'm telling you, it is so many AI tools. We will go through all of them. Okay. If you just keep on watching me, you will go through all of them. Because see, I got so much stuff that I've learned that I can't handle all the information by myself. So I got to share it with you guys. Okay. So the next video is going to be tip 10, 11, 12, however, we're going to get through the whole 20, but it's going to be in different videos. So you're going to have to keep on watching me to find out what the rest of those tips are. Okay. So as I said, we went through 1 through 9 so far. We're going to get through all 20 of these. And then we're not going to stop there. I'm going to go into all of the different AI tools. Those are going to be different videos. So stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to this channel, go right ahead and do it. If you just one of those people that just want to be nosy and watch me all the time for no reason, that's cool too, because I know you're going to get something from this video. And if you find that these videos and everything that I'm talking about is something that you really want to know more about, go ahead and put it in the description at the bottom of this video, just to let me know that you want more of these, or maybe it's something else that you may have a question about that you may want to know more about. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be getting to it, but if you just want to ask me a question in regards to that, just go right ahead, write that question down in the description once again. Now, this is going to show up on a lot of different social media platforms. So if it's not in the description, wherever it is, maybe comment or whatever, I don't care, just do it. Ask me the question, okay? And also you can reach out to me at Kim Mars. This one is actually KimMarsBiz33@gmail.com. So that is the the website. Well, not the website. I do have a website, which is totally different. I will definitely start having these things on this video so that you guys can actually see it. Now, the KimMarsBiz33@gmail.com is where you can actually reach out to me, ask me some questions, and then I may have a video, put a video around that particular subject or whatever it is, okay? I may just answer you directly, okay? If you need some assistance with putting together your YouTube channel, if you need some assistance with putting together a website for your YouTube channel or your business, you want to reach out to me, okay? And I'll be more than happy to help you and see what we can do to get you going as a solopreneur. And until then, guys, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you guys today. Thank you so much if you subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for giving me this amount of your attention. You've gotten all the way to the end of this video. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching me today. And stay tuned for the next video where we're going to get into even more tools and tips and tricks and things that you can use as a solopreneur. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.